Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line.
Set. 180. Up.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. 220. Run.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Macy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle. You want to extend this drive.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Back row 80.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston. They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. That's Egbuka in motion. He'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard.
Man in motion, heading left.
First down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime
He works free, right side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the second. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Got ready. Let's go now. Crowd going.
On 1st down, Daniel. We are through one. 10-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
19 sight. 19 touchdown. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's got it inside the 5, and he's going to be taken down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Tootin trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half.
Good blocking, and he's in. Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. So here's Santos adds to the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, great connection there. They're going to bring it down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
It's second down, Baker. Devontae White. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That one swung out to Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Run.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. On the run to the right. He's got his big tight end. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Nice being right. 77 Wood.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
Motion the slot man left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and long.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing again. Daniel. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Real.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Blue. And that'll help him get out of danger, out of bounds, up at the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180! Stop!
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
King! What's up?
Again, here comes Blue. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hurry! Pistol. Go! Alert! What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready. Go!
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Get it!
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And no place to go. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
Run. Regular.
On 1st down is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180!
They run straight ahead with Blue. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. Going for it all. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, here's Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Hey, check that.
Another run here with Tootin. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tuli below two. There for the tackle. Here's third and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Texans first down.
That's Ibuka in motion. Here's a run. To the pylon, he's in. Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Texans 14. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Baltimore.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Pistol. Stop.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Alert! Hurry! 20. Real. What?
To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. intercepted. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
They'll run. It's Tootin. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Truly to below 2. Their fourth tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with...
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's in! Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Texans. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good. Point it right.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Out to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Front set. 180. Pistol. Got.
Mayfield moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Good. Hey, alert! 180. Hey, alert 33.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, alert! 20. Alert! Up. Watch one.
They'll go. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions. and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texas first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. That's Ibuka in motion. A run on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
17. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On third down, here's Blue. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing is Baker. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Baker to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And to be forced out of bounds, a very short game. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Run, run, run. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, check that, street. Let's go.
Handoff, it's two. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a game just three.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. Right back to Tootin. And he's going to be close to the first down. Fucking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Texans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 hey. high, I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back out. I just can't shake this feeling like. I'm going so high, I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this.
Five, six, seven, eight. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's all in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Who can blame a girl? Call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I made it so you.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come off a disappointment last time out. They put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And as Scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Butler?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then it curls back inside for the completion.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run again with Bloom. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go with Bloom between the tackles. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard
So the ball
line.
position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
3rd down and goal now. This Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Slot man moves right. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So here are the Texans now with a long field ahead. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And they work this out past the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. This is caught by Tate. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll get 34 yards there. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready!
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
180!
Mayfield. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What's that?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And some room to run now. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Baltimore first down.
In motion right, that's Wilson. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
35-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 2. Mayfield now. He finds Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. To the air goes Daniels. He's got his man. This is Tate. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Got a man downfield. It's Tate. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the Here comes the third quarter.
Jason Myers.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
The Texans, 1st down.
Come on.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense can look tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Touchdown! Emeka Egbuka. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The 42-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd.
I think this was going to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we...
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and
now Mayfield. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The slot man in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass caught. That's Golden.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again.
This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
180.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're ruling incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Daniels. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
He's into space past the 25.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 49 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 22-yard
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Come on.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. To throw, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's another.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a game
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield. And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
This is caught by Tate. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Now Daniels.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Ready.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Texas. Mayfield on play action.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. On to give, this is Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mayfield down. He finds Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else that makes a dramatic play.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Working out of the gun, Daniels toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
They deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. If this is a tough place to play, overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Texans, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.